The meeting today is July the 9th. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Would you please stand for the opening prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance?
Lord, we're meeting here tonight to conduct matters of business. Guide our hearts and our minds in the spirit of fairness, right thought, and speech. Impart your supreme wisdom upon our activities so that our affairs may reach a successful conclusion. Thank you for being the source of our guidance tonight. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Lorraine.
Present.
Shoemaker. Present. Mathis.
Excuse me, here.
Krug is present. Kessler.
Here.
Gopel.
Here.
Tucker.
Present.
You have a full board.
All right, thank you. To the audience, this program is being televised. We have 3 cameras, 1, 2, 3. You're welcome to come up to the podium, give your name. You do not have to give your address or anything else, but we do need your name. We're going to ask you to make sure you talk loud enough, but it is being recorded. And that program will come on Charter Communications, Channel 19. I believe it starts on Wednesday, and it goes every 4 hours along with the kids' programs through the high school. So if you don't see it like on this Wednesday, try the next day. The next day it goes on for 2 weeks. Okay, approval of tonight's agenda. Are there any? Hi, John. Are there any requests to amend tonight's agenda?
No.
No? Anyone else? All right, a motion is in order to approve the agenda as presented.
So moved. Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is carried. Included in the packet are the minutes from the June 18th regular meeting. Are there any corrections or requested revisions to the meeting minutes? No. The meeting minutes stand approved as presented. Expenditures. Are there any questions regarding the expenditures? Now you notice there's 2 different dates, Tom, right?
There's actually 3 reports in this
Is
one.
there 3?
Yeah.
June 16th, and then, June 26th,
There's a single one in 627. just a
and then
single.
706. Okay. So does anyone have any questions in regard to any of these expenditures?
I thought I did, bear with me a minute, it was the very last. Oh, yeah, Woody's towing, boat trailer repair marine 2, is that one of the fire department boats, is that what that is?
I read that, but I gotta find it where it's at. Tom, he's talking in regards to the,
Willie's.
$400.
What boat do we have?
Well, it's at number 2, that's part of what puzzled me.
Well, we have 2. We have a pontoon. We have our ice rescue boat.
Okay,
So there's 2 trailers involved.
Yeah, it's fire department.
yeah, I assumed that, but I just wanted to check to make sure we didn't have another boat that I didn't know.
all right. Are there any other questions? If not, a motion is in order to approve the expenditures totaling $661,093.88 for payment.
So moved.
Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
I vote yes. Mathis.
Yes.
Kessler.
Yes.
Shoemaker.
Yes.
Gopel.
Yes.
Tucker.
Yes.
Lorraine.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Public hearings, none. Reports. You have your reports in your pamphlet in regards to the Ordinance Enforcement Department. I got it here, and it's saying this is the second quarter. We've had more blight, more tall grass. 2 tickets are still into the court system regarding, I'm not going to give their names, or do I?
Public knowledge.
Okay, regarding Joe Janis and Michael Kraus. there's sign removals, and you see the signs all over. It's hard to remove them. Some of them put them up so high on telephone poles that we need the fire department to get us with a ladder and get them down.
How are they giving them out?
They park a truck underneath the telephone pole, then they'll put a ladder.
Seriously?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Can we charge them for that?
Well,
For the
we'll pull the
removal?
sign, we pull the sign down. If it happens again, they get fined, but nothing, no. So,
Could give them a ticket.
and then you have here, it shows complaints, 69 complaints in the month of April through June. The inspections was 241. Letters sent can be, Mr. So-and-so, your grass is not cut, would you please cut your grass? Or, we wanna thank you for cutting your grass. That's 16. Sign removals was 83. You pull them out, they come back. But we just continue to do that. The tall grass was 17, the blight was 11. Junk vehicles, 8. If it's licensed and it can be driven on the road, it's not a junk vehicle. Zoning, 8, miscellaneous, 12. He's doing a good job. We are having, though, feuding neighbors. It's summertime, and everybody's getting out in front on their decks and that, and one neighbor turns in the neighbor, and then that neighbor turns him in, and it just keeps going on and on and on. So the code enforcement officer is doing a good job on it, but it's unbelievable. They need to get a job, as far as I'm concerned. So is there any questions regarding any of his quarterly reports? Are there any committee reports to be made to the board? Okay. Communications, none. Adoption of ordinance. This is rezoning of R18, R18-002, Chad Bug, part of parcel 06, 07, 400, 003. The address is 12441 Sharp Road. We are wanting to rezone R3 property to R1 property to R3 property, and this is the second reading. And Chad, would you like to explain to the board in regards to what you want? You did, though, the last meeting.
Yeah.
If there's any questions for Chad, are there any questions at all?
Nope.
You did a good job for me last meeting, you really did. So,
I went and looked at it.
I think we can just go ahead, and this second reading is a proposed zoning ordinance with that. And it was introduced on the 18th of June. So, I need a motion to adopt an amendment to zoning ordinance number 594 to rezone part of parcel 06, 07, 400, 003 from R1 to R3 as presented.
So moved.
Support.
Any further discussion? Roll call.
Mathis,
Yes.
Kessler,
Yes.
Krug votes yes. Gopel.
Yes.
Tucker,
Yes.
Lorraine,
Yes.
Shoemaker.
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right, Chad, you can come in tomorrow. Who would he talk to?
I'll
Tom?
go get a split now, so he's talking.
Yeah,
to
he can get a split, that'd be the assessor.
All right, assessing department tomorrow. Tomorrow or the next day, whatever. Okay, thank you, Chad. Good luck now. Unfinished business, none. This is new business, number 2018-15. This is proposed street improvement special assessment districts for 4 Lakes Avenue, West 4 Lakes Drive, Sadler Drive, Squaw Lake Drive, and Isle View Drive.
Before we dive into it, Bonnie, I am in that district.
Oh, I know, I was gonna say.
And I don't think, I mean, this is just scheduling a public hearing, but I know 2 weeks from now I won't be able to participate. That's financial interest impacted, so I would just as soon not participate and schedule the public hearing if anybody's got a problem with that.
No, I don't.
I don't.
You have to make the request, they have to vote to allow you not to.
You think
how it
you're gonna,
works.
you think you're.
I know,
They
that's
want-
why I'm looking at these who's down here.
They like
And
to
they're
vote.
all just getting ready, yeah.
And Mr. Belzer,
Not gonna
it has
happen.
to be unanimous, does it not?
Oh, yeah.
That's what we
yeah,
were
it
told,
should
yeah.
be, oh, man.
You
Look,
ain't
I
got
tried,
us.
okay, I tried.
All right, Mr. Tucker, you have a request?
Yeah, I have a request to be excused from participating in the scheduling of the public hearing.
All opposed? Oh, I'm sorry.
Any
no
more
second.
discussion about it? Anyone?
There's no second, there's no first.
We
It's not a
need to,
motion, is it?
now
We're
we
just
need
gonna-
to make a motion to
Yeah.
allow
Yeah.
Mr. Tucker to
not participate.
participate.
All right,
move
you
that.
just made, yeah.
I just
that.
made a motion that Mr. Tucker
Thank you.
gets to
Second is-
participate.
Okay. Roll call? Oh, do we have a second?
Sean seconded it.
Okay. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Sean,
Man, this is tough, I'm gonna say yes.
Thanks, Sean.
You're welcome.
Gopel,
Yes.
Tucker,
Yes.
Kessler,
Yes.
Lorraine,
Yes.
Mathis.
Yes.
I'll vote no.
That's exactly what I would expect, Bob. That's exactly what I would expect.
I love it.
All right.
Welcome aboard, John.
Thanks, Bob.
Now,
Love
we,
you too.
we read the resolution as it's stated, right? But seeing that he has, come out of it not voting, he won't vote for the resolution.
Correct.
So that's it, that he just won't.
No, I wrote no.
It has to
It
be
wasn't
unanimous, so
unanimous.
he has to participate.
You didn't vote no.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, why?
He
Oh.
can't skate that easy.
Yes, he can. So, I thought you said.
Reconsideration, I'll vote yes.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, you better. God.
Am I even supposed to vote on the motion?
No, I was gonna say,
that's
your
what I
vote didn't
said.
count
Yeah.
anyway.
So now I just asked for the resolution. Resolution number 2018-15. Clerk Krug, would you present the resolution?
Don't make any difference. Four Lakes Street Improvement Special Assessment, it's resolution 2018-15. It tentatively declares the township's intent to resurface Four Lakes Avenue, West Four Lakes Drive, Sadler Drive, Squaw Lake Drive, Island View. The tentatively identified the district as the Four Lakes Improvement Special Assessment District and includes properties fronting the following: Four Lakes Avenue, West Four Lakes Drive, Sadler Drive, Squaw Lake Drive, Island View, Crystal Cove Court, Emerald Point, John Tucker's house. Scheduled public hearing on the creation of the Special Assessment District at the July 23rd board meeting. Direct the clerk to publish and mail the notice of hearing according to statute, and it repeals any conflicting resolutions. I'll move the resolution.
Okay,
Support.
roll call, please.
Gopel,
Yes.
Tucker,
Present.
Lorraine,
Yes.
Mathis.
Yes.
I vote yes. Shoemaker,
Yes.
Kessler.
Yes.
All right, I just have a question now. This is the company, that's gonna be the asphalt company. They're the residents pick that person. All right, anytime we do with any building or constructions or whatever, we have proof of insurance and workman's comp. Have they presented that too?
They will before if any work gets done, they'll have to.
Okay, they will have to do it, good, all right. That's all I wanted to know on that one. All right, are there any other comments from the members of the board? Public, are there any public comments on agenda or non-agenda items? All right, I'm gonna need a motion to recess the open meeting to convene a closed session in discussion pending litigation. Do I have a second?
Did we have board comment before this? I'm sorry.
Oh, I did
Yeah,
put
we
here.
I'm sorry. Can I?
Yes, you can.
Bring up something. I'd like to schedule a workshop with us. I know it's tough during the summer,
But we have a couple things that we haven't still addressed. We talked a while ago about renting out the oil exchange place instead of letting it sit there just vacant, empty and falling apart. I don't think anything's happened with that so far. I'd like to talk about that. I'd also like to talk about food trucks,
Oh,
an ordinance for that. And I'd also like to talk about some ordinances for vaping, making it illegal to sell to minors.
Yes,
And I'd like to also talk about minors in possession of vaping material, making that illegal if we could.
good.
So I'd like to have a
Already
workshop
is.
for all those. No, it's not.
In the state law,
That's not,
Uh-uh.
no.
They can
That's
sell
what I'm
it.
being told, no.
Well, we just need to get Jack.
That's what I'm saying, I
think that's what we're
I
gonna
think
do.
it's a state law, you gotta be 18.
I was
You do. I thought because.
Well, I had a
18
conversation with the chief of police in Fenton, and
Uh-huh.
he's under the belief that it is not. So I'm gonna have to go with him
Oh,
because he's the chief of
absolutely.
police, so I would.
Well, we'll have, I mean, normally we just have Jack check it out.
Do you know
and-
that?
I don't know.
And if,
You know that,
if
or you
it's
don't
a-
know?
So I thought this
Oh.
state legislature.
If there's a state law, we don't need anything, but if
Well, that's
there
what I
isn't,
thought,
then
but-
he just needs to start writing. I don't think
But the
anybody
state law
would-
doesn't address them having, it's buying, selling to them.
What age are we gonna put this at? Well, never mind.
Well, the state law will
That's why
have
I just wanna have a
yeah.
workshop. I know it's a problem. I have boys in middle school right now.
Oh, it's
And all the
terrible.
way down to 6th grade. It's an issue right now.
really.
And
It is an
And
issue.
it's an issue all over, it's not just in our
Well,
area.
I know
it's
the
all
schools
over.
have policies.
Yeah, the schools do have policies, but I just think we need to be proactive, and I would like to see it. I've got a lot of parents that deal with me, cause I have kids in
Can you
that
look that up,
age.
Jack, right now?
And
There's
no,
nothing
I'd like to
scheduling
have-
us.
I'd like to
I
schedule
agree.
certain things, but that would be one thing on there. Maybe I am wrong on that, that maybe there is something for underage, but. yeah.
Well, he knows what he needs to know to get us going. He'll
Oh,
either
yeah.
find there's a state
Yeah.
law, we don't need to do anything, or he'll start drafting something for us to look at, which would be what we do at the workshop.
And just so everybody knows where I'm going with the food truck things.
I know
um,
where exactly where.
You got,
Taxes.
you got people paying taxes like A&W and a couple other restaurants there on Thompson Road. And you got somebody that can just pull right up and do business and take away from them, and they're paying us an additional tax because they're a business, and it's going to our schools. You know, I just don't think it's fair, I don't think it's fair practice. And don't get me wrong, a one-day permit is one thing, or a week permit if we had an event, like we're gonna have the flea market there on Thompson Road. Southern Lakes is gonna put that on, there's gonna be several food trucks there.
Yep.
But every day, I think it's very unfair to ask a business to compete with someone who comes in and can operate at the same time. That's what I'd like to discuss there. And then, as far as, the Thompson Road property, I'd just like to see something going with that.
What did you say about a truck? You said something about the
Food
truck.
truck.
Food truck.
Oh, the other one was food truck,
Yeah.
okay.
Is Ed listed to lease the property? Have we got that? Is
No.
that his job or not his job?
Only his job to sell.
Well, we can, I mean, you can retain them.
Absolutely, retain
to
do
do
that.
it, yeah.
Federal laws against that.
So, I mean, if we haven't done that, we probably should just do that.
If somebody
Um,
was gonna lease that building,
So I don't think we
there's
can
no
do a
water
real
hooked
estate.
up,
Could
nothing,
take
pipes were all
Immediate.
tore,
It's federal law, you have to.
everything, so they
Immediately
can't
lease
do
it.
an oil change. If you think you're gonna be able to rent it for oil change, the cost is gonna be, there is no tanks down in the lower level, totally been cleaned
Nobody's
up.
gonna do that on a lease, because they would have to, the investment in the infrastructure, I mean,
No.
you know, into the hard,
I don't think so.
they're never gonna do it, but
No.
they're,
Yeah, we don't wanna really do an environmentally dangerous
You're
business
right.
operating out of there anyway. So, I mean, you'd wanna do something pretty benign, I think, like a food truck.
Like a food truck. Well, they got the one truck down there. All right, we can do that.
Like I said, I'd just like to have a workshop.
We
So
wanted
maybe
to
I'm,
get
maybe
it.
I'm off base, maybe everybody disagrees with me on the food truck or on the other stuff. I don't think the vaping anybody will, if it's not a state law or something we can do. Mark telling me that there's a federal law, but there's,
So it says there's no Michigan law for it, but there's a federal regulation prohibiting it. sale to
Federal law or
minors.
federal regulation?
Federal regulation prohibiting the sale to minors, but there's no Michigan law.
well,
Is it
Michigan
a
law,
law?
federal law would
Right.
supersede Michigan law anyway, unless it was, what,
Crampton.
yeah.
Kurt, do you know anything in regards to this?
What Gopal's saying is true, but I think also it says somewhere in there that they can be in possession of it and use it as a minor.
Okay.
They just can't purchase.
Also, the sale is prohibited, but the possession and use isn't.
Correct.
see, that's why I'd like to just, I'd like to try to
I
slow
got no
this down.
problem with that.
I believe that'd be great.
Can I
We
interject
can't-
something here when you're talking these workshops, which makes me real nervous? Why can't you just do it at a meeting?
We will.
Like now?
Like now, sure.
Okay.
I mean, from my standpoint,
We'd
I
have
just
to
read
post
some more
it,
stuff
though.
about Open Meetings Act. I think that's a better way to do it. When you're having your meetings, don't call a workshop, because what you're trying to do is get to some decision anyways. Just do it at a meeting, put it on the agenda and do it
Put
at
it
a
on the
meeting.
agenda.
Tom, it wasn't on the agenda, so
Well,
can we
it's
do it at this
agenda or
one?
not
We can do
agenda
it
items.
Well,
We can.
You can, but I mean, I wouldn't advise trying to hash through this tonight with no preparation. That's the only thing.
Okay.
We can put it on the 23rd. if you
Well,
so
Jack
like.
needs to go do what Jack
Yeah.
needs to do, and then
Then
if
bring
he's
it
got
to
something
us.
to put on the agenda, we can, I mean, if it's already taken care of at the state or federal level, that's all we need to know. If not, he can have something drafted up for us to look at, and we can discuss it at the open meeting.
Why
I
don't
don't
you
care.
check, Jack, if we need something, call me and we'll figure out
Okay.
what.
I mean, I've got the
As long
three
as you
things
guys
I've
don't
got-
work towards a decision, I don't want you doing that, because, you know. we gotta-
No, we have to get it on it.
Reno,
I'm being-
And you
Right,
probably
right.
won't vote
Three
anyway.
things.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
yeah.
How I got past that one, I don't know.
I don't either.
Do we then wanna discuss the leasing options for Thompson Road at the same meeting and the food truck?
I'd say that,
Issue also?
yeah,
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
yeah.
I agree with Jack. I think that anything that we do, we should do in an open meeting.
Well, all of our workshops are.
Are open.
So
Exactly.
everybody's clear, is out there watching, they are open before
Right.
Jack states the fact that they're
Right,
not, they are.
right, they're
So
open
let's be very
meetings.
clear, he's just not comfortable with us.
Having it
staying-
on a different day.
Have a different day, or,
Well, and they're not televised. And I think some of the topics that we talk about should be. So,
I think if we make parents aware of it, which would be good.
I do too.
All right, we will do that, Sean.
thank you.
Okay. Are there any other comments from the members of the board? All right, now, like I said, I need a motion to recess the open meeting to convene a closed session to discuss pending litigation. Do I have a second?
I'll
But
second.
possible
Huh?
pending litigation, there is no.
Possible
Yeah, I
pending.
know.
Discuss pending.
You made the motion, I'll
Possible
support
pending
it.
litigation, I'm sorry. So
Now
put
you need a roll call.
possible. Roll call, please.
Tucker,
Yes.
Lorraine,
Yes.
Gopal,
Yes.
Kessler,
Yes.
Shoemaker,
Yes.
Mathis.
Yes.
And I vote yes, we are in closed session when you say so, Madam
Yes,
Supervisor.
we are. All right.